Good morning, friends. This is Tanya at SideGigCrafts. It's Watercolor Wednesday. Welcome. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to be playing, I gotta stop talking like that. I am going to be playing with my Prima Vintage Vintage Pastels today. And I would like to paint some hydrangeas. I'm going to try to make some hydrangeas. Hydrangea is one of my very favorite flowers, and I am far from mastering the skill of hydrangeas, but I want to try to today. I told my auntie I would paint her something, and I kind of forgot, and I think I want to try to make her some flowers. It's, you know, spring, and I think she'd love it. She's such a fan anyway. Love my auntie. She's always been so supportive of me in every way, whether it's just in life in general or my art, whatever it is. She's always been such a fan. So I'm going to be making, these are a little bigger than I'd intended. I may need a smaller brush. That's not a good start, is it? Okay. And I just soaked up half my paint on there. Let's try a different brush. This one I think is a little bit too big. Let's try this one. What I'm doing is just, I'm making some that's going to be a better size. Some 4-petal flowers. And we're just going to bunch them up and put them all over. I'm using a very light color. I don't mind that I made that boo-boo because I can cover that. And what I'm doing is just making a bunch of light colored flowers in the back here, just kind of, you know, dabbing on because they're all the little tiny flowers. I'm using a very light purple with some gray hints to it. Because I want to just have a very, very light color in the back. So I'm just going, oops, too much water. Very lightly. So if you like to do watercoloring, I hope that you'll join in. This is an open collaboration that I'm hosting, and it's just you know, it's just to celebrate watercolors and the fun that they are, and it's a great art form, and I just want to encourage you to get out your paints. And I feel like we all have watercolors in our supplies, and we don't use them nearly enough. And by practicing and using them, we're just going to better our skills and create some beautiful things. You know, the one thing I do love about watercolor as well is it can be a very abstract art. It doesn't have to be perfect at all. Got a little fuzz there. And, you know, it's really a really relaxing, fun way to create. And I hope that you guys will give it a try if you haven't already. And join in on this collaboration if you want to, you know, and you can just add the hashtag Watercolor Wednesday, and I'll come over and support you and your channel and your art. I love that. I'm just kind of making swipies. Can you guys see? I apologize for the sunshine. I love this. I was thinking I could close my window and just use artificial light, but it makes me happy. So I apologize. I know it's probably a little bit glary, but it's making me happy, so I'm going to leave it alone. I want to go in here a little bit with I'm going to go in with some blues as well and kind of do some blue swooshies. I kind of went away from my 4-petal flowers, didn't I? That's all right. I'm not trying to be realistic. I'm just trying to, you know, get some little details in here. I should get out, I probably need to get out another palette too with a little bit more intense blue, because I don't think this is going to have quite the intensity I'm hoping for. Although I do love these colors together. That's probably why they're in the same palette, right? Because they're beautiful together. I'm going to mix some of this blue with that gray too for this upper part. Still too much water. Just kind of dabbing it in. I feel like it's not quite blue enough. There we go, that's a little better. There we go. It's not quite as easy as the videos I just watched. They're like, oh yeah, just do it this way. That's working. For them. Sometimes I have to get online and watch a few videos before I give it a try. I'm actually think I'm going to try to use the, maybe not. Maybe that's not the color I want. Let's see here. No, that's not going to be what I want either. Now that I'm messing up my palette here. I don't think that's what I want either. If you end up getting a little bit of paint where you're not really expecting it, you can always pick up with your brush. I'm gonna try to put some pink in here. Just little dabs of it. Just to add, you know, some color. And I'm just kind of doing a little scribbly, abstract-y kind of thing. That's too much water there in that puddle. Again. Just to add some color. There we go. Just kind of getting it in there. Not trying to be realistic. Just some pretty colors. Now what I think I want to do, what I want to do is add, I want a darker purple. Okay, because because I'm going to go back over this. This is just like the background. I don't know if I can get the color I'm looking for with this palette, but I'm going to try. If I can't, I've got plenty of paint that I can add. Let me see, maybe I can mix this color and this color. What would that do? I don't know if that's doing it. Out of curiosity, what happens if we add more blue? It's like it's not even changing it. How weird is that? Okay. What if we add this color? It's probably not the direction I want to go. It's like it's not even changing the color. It probably is. Yeah, it is, but I don't think I'm going to get the intensity that I was hoping for. Here, let's just put this back in this color. Here we go, color mixing. All right, I think this is going to work. I'm going to go ahead and use not this brush. This one's not big enough. I want my 6. I'm partial to my 6. My 6 round. I love my 6 round. And we're just gonna make but I'm not gonna be able to get, okay, hang on a minute. I need an indigo. Does Christy have? Look at her colors again. Punchy is close, but I think I actually want my indigo. You guys, my indigo is my favorite, one of my favorite colors in my painting kit, and that is here, this one. This is indigo, and this is from Muño, my Muño paints. It's one of my favorite colors to use, and you can see I love these paints. These are my go-to, normally my everyday go-tos. When I paint, this is usually the palette I reach for. So when you see me using these other ones, it's because I'm just trying something different. So I'm gonna actually, I've got a little bit of this indigo here already, and I'm just gonna kind of dab it into some of these flowers as I go, just a tiny bit. I'm looking for a little more intensity than I can get with these beautiful pastels. And as beautiful as they are, I still feel like it needs just that little bit. You see how different that makes it? Just kind of makes it pop just a little bit. I'm trying to get my brush just right to make these flowers. Just kind of drop that in the middle. Is that a butterfly outside my window I just saw? Something flying. See how that just kind of spreads in there? Isn't that cool? And the colors in the background just kind of make it look like there's other flowers back there. Oh, that's too much water on there. Oops, I got a little too much there. Yeah, I think that indigo adds just the right color. Just the right one. Adds a little depth. What I'll end up doing is using this and making a card for my aunt for Easter. I'll just send her an Easter card. I think she'll love that. That one didn't spread, but that's okay. I am going to dab it though just a bit and lighten it up. So you guys need to get out your watercolors today. I want to see lots of videos. It's been fun watching all of the ones this morning and last night that had already posted. I love going and checking them out. It's so much fun to see what you guys create and the skills. You guys are so talented. So talented. I've got such an amazing group of crafty friends. I really do. Makes me super proud to be part of the community. You guys are awesome. All right, I'm loving how this is turning out, actually. I wasn't quite sure. I love it. I love the colors. Didn't think I could. I didn't think I could do it, to be honest. I kind of took some tips from some of the videos I quickly watched this morning and thought, you know what? I think I could do something. I think I could make something work. And this was my idea. This is what I did. Probably just do a few more here. I feel like I need to change the color of the purple as I'm getting down deeper in here. Let me add, let's see, if I take some of the purple, actually that was straight purple right there, the purple that I have. And I'm going to add a touch of indigo to that and make it a little deeper, which I think is what I was aiming for earlier. Not quite that deep. There we go. That's probably better. Rinse some of that water out of my brush. And we'll do a few down here. Yep, that's nice. That's really nice. At the center. And I know I've got too much water on these again already. I can tell. So if I hit that with the indigo, it's just gonna soak it up. There we go. All right, what do you guys think? Did it turn out okay? Am I overthinking it? Probably. Probably. Not making any of these perfect at all. Not even trying to. Oops, but this one has too much water. So it's not gonna do all the things. This one too. I made it a bit opaque, which is interesting. Ooh, you know what? There's just indigo on my brush right now. And that's actually beautiful. We'll do a few like that. Down here at the bottom, I was kind of looking for a deeper color anyway, right? Just kind of scribble it in there. Doesn't that sunshine make you happy, guys? Makes me happy. I'm going to kind of put some of that in here, just kind of just wash it in, kind of. My brush is just a little wet, but that kind of fills in some of the gaps in the white. Doesn't have to be all filled in, but it helps. I don't know, I like it. Okay, so as I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't actually like it. All righty. I'm going to stop fussing with it. It was supposed to be somewhat abstract, and I don't know if I accomplished that. Okay. Well, that green doesn't even show. Can you guys even see that? That's the wrong color. There we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna mix this brown with charcoal. That's probably way too long of a stem, but that's okay. All right, so should I drop some darker green in there? I think I still want to practice these hydrangeas for sure. I don't know which darker green would go in there. Maybe this one. Oh no, that's not the right color. I'm gonna definitely have to tone down whatever I would choose. How does this one look? That's pretty bright as well. But mixed with indigo, once again, the magic color, it appears. It appears that indigo is magical. It truly is. It seems to bring depth to just about any color. All right, well, that's my watercolor Wednesday for today. It's not perfect. I think I'm going to practice before I make Antia card. But anyways, you at least got in on my practice session. It's certainly not perfect. Maybe we should, you know what? We don't have to give up. Hang on a second. Let's do something different. I'm going to put this pastel thing away. It's throwing me off. Give me these colors. Give me this palette back. We're going to practice a little bit more. I'm already not happy with that one. So why am I not happy with that one? Let me try, I want to try a different brush. I don't feel like I'm getting quite the shape I want. And I'm wondering if I can get it with this cat tongue. I know this is a me thing because I'm looking for something different. And I just don't know. Oh my gosh, that might be my answer right there. That might be it. Well, going the opposite direction though. I think that's what's going on. I think it's the shape of the brush I'm not happy with, and I'm just not, it's not working right for me. Since I'm playing, I really don't care what color I use. But you can't really go wrong making little flowers with this brush, can you? I think that might be the problem. See, this is what we do when we practice. We learn what works for us and what doesn't. One brush might work really well for one person and not so much for another. And that might be what's happening for me. So I'm just not happy with the shape of my flowers. And it's just not looking right to me. It's funny, as much as I use indigo, that one's not that empty. I put too much on my brush, but that's okay. So I think we're gonna end up practicing. Why do I do that? Practicing more my flowers a little bit more. I don't like that one at all. I'll jack to that one up. Okay, let's make little heart-shaped petals. Those are already dry. But that looks kind of pretty with the orange dropped in there. So I think that's what it is. I think that I'm curious if I can. I'm curious about something now. I'm gonna try something. I've already decided this one's ruined. Okay, so let's see if I can get something out of this anyway. Maybe I can save it. Maybe it'll look even better with the all that mess in the back. It could happen. I'm already liking these flowers better. Sometimes you can save your art. Sometimes. This is working. I'm glad I wanted to try again, or at least to play with it, because I'm actually getting something I really do like. My gosh. It doesn't look flat. And I think the colors behind are definitely lending some depth to it. This might be salvageable. Never give up. This is cool, you guys. Part of it might also be because I'm used to working with these colors. I know what they'll do. These paints. And, well, the brush is making a huge difference too. The colors in the background are making a difference. This purple is gorgeous. Kind of hard to go wrong with that. Wow. Did I do that? Stephen Urkel. Do you guys remember Stephen Urkel? That show? What was the name of that show? Don't remember. Keep wanting to say The Facts of Life, and that's totally wrong. I know that's not right. Put that in there. That one's going to be a blob. Pull some of that back. Let some of it go, but I think I got way too much on that one. Come on now. Too much. Too much. Yep. Look at that. What a difference. And I'm just using paint straight from my palette. I'm not trying to mix it, nothing like that. Just straight from my palette. I'm getting these gorgeous colors. Actually, some really beautiful variations too. I'm popping that indigo in there. Oops, there was too much water there. Yes, ma'am. So if you can't get the look you're looking for, if you're doing flowers, try a different brush. That's my lesson today. Worked for me today. almost done there. Wow, that's really kind of cool. You definitely want the colors behind it too, because I know that that is making a difference in how it looks. So maybe make some lighter colors on the back, the blues and the pinks, and I think that's helping with the color variation too. I know it is. Too much there. Gorgeous. Okay, I love that. I'm going to put a couple more over here. I feel like this is just still a little bit too... Beautiful. Beautiful. Blob there. All right, so we now have a purple hydrangea. Wow. These leaves though now look very pale. The stem I think is okay. We can kind of go over that with a darker color. Maybe this brown. Not to try to cover it up completely, but maybe just to highlight it. Make it pop just a little bit more. And I'm gonna add some green. Maybe not that green. Maybe something in that color range. Just wash it over. I'm just getting crazy with it. I didn't mean to do that. All right, so what did we learn? We learned to try a different brush. We learned to not give up. We learned to add some colors in the back and have fun, most of all, and try, because you know what? We're never going to get anywhere if we don't try. So I did some practicing, kind of played with a different brush, and actually ended up with something kind of cute. So I hope you guys had fun. I hope you like my painting. Sorry again for the glare. Hopefully you can get a better look this way. I hope you like it. I hope you try it. we'll see you in the next video. Thanks again. Bye-bye.